Welcome to this week's special episode, where life and death meet on the horizon, and grief, hope and hilarity mix with the ocean waters to become something truly magical.
Hello, Tony has just gone to the chandlery. We have checked out of Greece, so we need to get the wiggle on. It's a little bit of a stressful situation. We were kind of already stressed, just in that we needed to get out, get to Spain, get hauled out, etc. It's made it slightly more difficult. I'm going to try and get through this without crying. My nan is quite unwell, so, which is 96 years old. She's a tough old bird. And yeah, there is a funeral for me to attend, and realistically we probably need to have reached Spain by that point, so I can leave Tony with the boat hauled out. He can kind of get going. There's no wind. I need to bloody go. We paid €500 for a couple of hundred litres of fuel, so I don't want to burn through that trying to find the wind out there and then just get stuck bobbing about. Ugh. So we were under pressure anyway. I know I'll do a bit more. We have wind. I think it went up to about 15 knots. We're on the beam, 13 now, beautiful. We've actually reefed just because the sun is setting. We like to reef at night if we think it could pick up. We're flying along 5 knots. We're not flying, but it's good. It's decent. It's respectable.
It's currently 11:15. Bryony's gone to sleep. Well, she's gone to bed. I don't think she's asleep yet. But the wind, 10 knots, which isn't too bad. It's meant to die off in the next couple of hours or so. The sun is rising. I've been struggling for the last hour, but this wind is pretty inconsistent. Otherwise, it's pretty calm. That's great. Sort myself.
I'm laughing because Tony just counted me in. And action. This has actually been a much more successful first day of sailing than we anticipated. We've got a bit more wind than we thought. It's not loads. We've actually got 5 knots at the moment, but it's usually around 7, 8. But it's on the beam, which is perfect. So we are moving along despite it. Nothing to write home about, but we're happy, aren't we?
I keep seeing the biggest jellyfish of my life go past, and I really want to catch one on camera for you. If not, I will do a demonstration.
Welcome to my boat.
Good afternoon. It's 4:30. I've recently downloaded the weather to see what the forecast is, because at the moment we've got no wind whatsoever. Well, we've got unsaleable wind. It's 4-5 knots, 3 knots. Most of the reliable weather forecasts suggest that it's going to come back, the wind that is, tomorrow afternoon. So I think we've decided that we're just going to bob around
And watch a movie!
and watch a movie. There we go.
Yeah.
Bryony's just bringing in the fishing line.
Bringing in the catch! Every time I came up here to scan the horizon when you were asleep, every time I could see fish jumping. And also jellyfish. The amount of jellyfish I've seen today is amazing. But it's infuriating. But they're not very big. But where there's small fish, there should be bigger fish. Either because it's their parents or because they want to eat them. Or both. Some animals do that. What are we gonna watch?
Don't know if you can tell. We're watching Barbie.
Somewhere out in the Mediterranean Sea, pretty much smack bang between Greece and Malta.
Yeah, in the Ionian.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
There's no wind, or 4 knots of wind, so we're bobbing around. We're gonna watch a film.
You ready? Oh, it's pretty cool.
Good morning. It's just gone 9 o'clock. Last night all I did was sleep on this bench here, just keeping watch really. We didn't have no wind at all. The sea was like glass. There was a lot of bioluminescence. It was pretty amazing. And this was our track last night. As you can see, there was no wind at all, so we're just getting pushed down by the current towards Libya. A lot of human trafficking there apparently, so I don't really want to go there.
It's nice to be at the cockpit for a little while. Yeah, just thought I'd give everyone a bit of an update my end, with as few tears as possible. Not been feeling great this passage, and yet at the same time it's been quite a special one. I knew my nan wasn't very well before we head off, and not long after heading off my dad messaged, because my parents meant to go and be with her in the hospital, and said that she is on end of life care, which is tough, obviously. If I, in a perfect world, I would jump on a plane, go be with my family. I cannot jump on a plane because obviously I'm on the ocean. So yeah, quite homesick. Yeah, obviously that would be my first choice. Second choice is to be on the ocean. And that's because I've always felt when someone is passing or has just passed, like, it's such a big part of your world that is different suddenly, and you feel like time should stop and the world should stop for a little while just to kind of acknowledge that something so big has gone from it, in your eyes. But it doesn't, does it? Your alarm still goes off in the morning, still people going past in their cars on the street, the news still runs, and it never felt quite right. But out here time feels very different. It's just daytime or nighttime. I always say it feels so much slower when you're out on the ocean, and actually this passage has been a real blessing because there is nothing going on. We have no wind. The sea is flat, calm. Yeah, it kind of feels as though the sea and the world has stopped a little bit for my nan. So it should. She's 96 years young and fabulous, and it's been beautiful out here. And I'm not afraid to talk about mental health or anything out in the ocean, because you know, it's a tough place sometimes out here, and it can be lonely and it's weird outside of society and your normal support systems. Yeah, it's a funny one, but I'm okay. I would really like to catch a tuna. We caught a fish!
We're just bleeding it. I don't know if anyone's going to want to see it or not. If you don't want to see a fish that's being bled, look away. Right, I'm going to wash down our slightly bloody deck. My bad. I went for it. Right then, folks, it's time for me to fillet this fella.
What's the catch of the day, Bryony?
Tuna! Wow. And that feels like a win. Are we going to confess to how we caught it? I don't think I can say it.
It was caught by the tail. Yeah, I don't know how. Probably just was sniffing it out, and yeah, just got caught, and then Bryony was dragging it by the tail. So it didn't really put up a fight. I don't think it knew what it was doing.
God.
We are going to get closer and see if this is actually a turtle. I think it is. I think we've got a big old turtle. If not, it's going to be really embarrassing. Creeping up on their turtle. Or it's just a log. Oh my gosh, it is a turtle, Tony.
Huh?
It is a turtle and it's massive. Oh, wow.
We want the green flash. That's a little bit green. Going up to Sardinia, hopefully. Even better if we head straight past Sardinia, but I don't think the weather's going to allow us to do that. Just had steak, so that's nice in my belly. And then we got plenty of food under the sofa in case we ever get stranded at sea, becalmed. But yeah, Bryony cooked up a nice steak anyway. That's what I wanted to add. So we've had a good amount of wind so far. Currently sailing. Got a bit of a heel going on. Bryony's asleep. I've been dozing for 20 minutes at a time because nothing's really going on. There's quite a few ships, but we're just outside of what seems to be a shipping lane. Overall, it's going alright at the moment. Check back in the morning.
Tony's making lunch.
Hello.
Who did we just have a chin wag with on the radio?
I believe it was the Navy. They're calling people up at the moment for some reason.
The Tunisian Navy.
Yeah. But it's probably because we're headed straight towards Tunisia right now.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're going to invade.
The two of us.
Yes.
They're friendly, weren't they?
Yeah, just
Wanted to know
get more information.
about the upcoming Cutterbove invasion of Tunisia.
Yeah.
That is the most upsettingly small avocado my eyes have ever been cursed with, Tony. Bigger strawberries than that. Okay.
My position at the moment is 37 degrees 06.05 north, 11 degrees 26.58 east, over. No, I don't know why they want that update.
No, they clearly don't trust that we're not going to land on their shores. Good evening.
Hello. You're talking to the camera.
The slowest reaction. I'm about to explain how I'm being tortured for the second night in a row.
I see. Yeah.
Or do you want to?
No, you can. It hurts you more than me. As you're sleeping.
Yeah, to be fair, you can just be entertained by it.
Yeah.
We have a very enthusiastic karaoke fisherman who keeps singing Backstreet Boys down the radio. So every time I'm just about to drift off, the static of the radio comes on, accompanied with "Tell me why" in his really bad singing voice. Karaoke fisherman. Clearly he doesn't care about the Tunisian Navy. They're subjected to it as well. What time is it? 10:30?
9:30.
9:30. Yeah, I feel tired. Tell me why. I don't know why. I can't answer his question. Always filling in the log. What is my life? What is my life?
We still have no wind, and I decided to stop the engine and just bob around for a little bit, wait for the wind to arrive, if it ever finally does. But the Tunisian authorities called up on the radio, as they've obviously been tracking us, and asked us why we stopped.
6 hours in this position. You have a problem?
No problem, just no wind. Over. I think I'm just going to have to turn the engine back on and head up to Sardinia somewhat.
Alright Tony, what did you name the first bird that we have currently aft?
That one's Birdie.
And what have you now named the second bird that we have?
Surprisingly, that one's Birdie 2.
Sunburnt Bryony, not sunburnt Tony.
No.
And Birdie. Tony.
It's very chilled.
Will you love me if I have a bird on my head forevermore? Would you still love me?
I don't know, does it have to come everywhere?
Oh my god, I'm really sunburnt. My mother's going to tell me off. Never mind. Too late now. I have to explain I was stuck outside, banished. With a bird on my head. I'm a wizard, Tony.
Or something. It's like lying outside.
Oh no, is it really stuck in my hair? Oh, Tony, it's your bird now. No! Oh,
Get
crumbs.
yourself really stuck.
What am I going to do with you? I am a goddess. Just doing some helming. Nothing out the ordinary going on. We're sailing. Peaceful, beautiful. We're downwind. Yeah, we're really glum this morning, both of us. Tony's been a little down for a few days. And in turn, there's only so much I can hack
Not going through enough anyway at the moment, but I've done pretty well. But yeah, today we both crashed really. Felt really rubbish. We were motoring, burning through the fuel, which cost a lot of money from Greece, and just generally a bit fed up. It's funny because every day so far I've said, oh, the ocean's given me something. Like, it's been a tough journey since Greece, emotionally. But yeah, it's given thousands of jellyfish, turtles, a dolphin whale thing, still not sure what I saw there, swallows, tuna, caught our first tunas, and then today felt rubbish, and I thought, oh, this was it. And then we got our birds and a bird on my head. So yeah, I can't say the ocean, I gave you that one, the sky, the cosmos, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, provided again. Doesn't always, and it won't always, but yeah, I've really needed those little pick-me-ups this passage. So I'll take what I can get, and I'll be very grateful for it.
Good morning. It's just gone 1:30 in the morning. We've recently downloaded the updated weather. Me and Bryony had a look at it, and we've noticed that there's seems to be a low that's going to be building in Ibiza on Sunday, and then travelling east towards Sardinia for Monday. So the plan is that we're going to hunker down in Sardinia for the moment, wait out the bad weather. Yeah, this passage has been nearly 2 weeks, I think, getting from Greece to here. I was hoping we can just go straight to the mainland of Spain, but that's not going to happen anymore. The sun has risen. And we still got Birdie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Happy birthday to you. No guesses as to what day it is today.
Day 2 of having birds on boats.
I did nothing to instigate it. I stood up and it flew onto my head.
Don't lie, it's been on there all night. You slept with it.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm lost for words, actually. That doesn't happen very often. So the birds have left, not without leaving me a parting gift in my hair, which Tony is now removing.
Sardinia is just ahead.
As we drew closer to Sardinia, its sandy shores, rocky mountains and green trees broke through the previously endless horizon. And as we set our anchor in a sleepy, isolated cove, I could only feel grateful for the ocean sunsets that we had chased for the last 11 days and nights. I don't think that sailors lose themselves at sea. It's where we find ourselves over and over again. The ocean has a life, a spirit of its own, offering powerful reminders of how we're all part of something bigger. It doesn't make me believe in mermaids, but it does make me believe in the incredible magic of our planet and all the creatures that we share it with.